Hey, shalom, shalom. Anak nawaha ay barisha Allah walakim la'atam. Call Shabawai Baharacha Wakak Shaw Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh. Hey, with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh to preach to so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and Israelite foreigners. Nacham Atam Kaya Hamalakwath Hashemayim Quarab repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call Layim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Kodash. Wa mashana kabadim zukoim nawa wa mala'akam shal yeshala zukoim chagad wa chasa wa shalom wa barakim lahabachaya shal hakawa shal shalom. That's all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means He exists. Bahasham, in the name Yahweh Shai He delivers. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, which means peace. So this is Luke chapter 21 and verse 19. It says, in your patience, possess ye your souls. All right, let me get this in the commentary. It's a lot. Go down to verse 19. Salak. Give me a second. So it says, this is verses 16 to 19. All right, and this last part is C for 19. It says, by your patience possess your souls. It says the word for patience here is the great Greek word hupomone, if that's how you say it. It speaks of strong endurance, not a passive waiting. We endure, trusting the promise of Yahweh Shah that ultimately in eternal perspective. All right. So what I wanted to get from this was, it said it speaks of strong endurance. All right. How do you have strong endurance? All right. And how do you have strong endurance? And how do you not wait passively? You know, because we want to be assertively waiting. You know, how do you be strong in endurance and assertively wait? All right. Let's get Sirach chapter 2 and verse 2, because this is how you possess your soul. And patience, and that word patience goes into long suffering. All right, which long suffering is going to be worked and tried on the trial, that straight gate. All right, this is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. We're gonna start. It says, we're gonna start at verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, you're going to be tried through various different ways of temptation. And it says, constantly endure. All right, and how do you constantly endure? Or going back to that strong endurance, it says, and make not haste in time of trouble. It says, set thy heart aright. Slop, kind of jumped up, but it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. All right, so you possess your soul by setting your heart aright. All right, and this is done by staying rooted in the truth. All right, but I'm going to keep going. It says, verse 3, cleave unto him. All right, it's going to elaborate. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, that furnace of adversity being the straight gate. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. You see, and it says wait. All right, and this goes into passively waiting. But right here it says not a passive waiting. All right, you assertively wait. You know, that goes back to the belief and expectation that the Lord is going to be merciful. You see, it shouldn't be a passive waiting. It should be a assertive waiting. All right, it says, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, the expectation for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? All right, so again, going into that assertive waiting, you know, looking at the generations of old, they had great faith. You see, because that having doubt That's passively waiting. You see, you got to have that assertive faith. You see, so going into possessing your soul, I'm reading it again. Going to Luke chapter 21 and verse 9 or 19, it says, "And in your patience possess ye your souls." All right, and this is done by having that strong endurance. All right, and assertively waiting. All right, you set your heart aright. That's how you have that strong endurance. It says constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. All right, so it's strong endurance is done by setting your heart aright, by staying in the truth, you know, and staying rooted. It says and not passively waiting. All right, you assertively wait. You expect. You have the expectation that the Lord will deliver you. You see, so Lord's what I was edifying. Call her Layim La Yehawah Ba'Hashim Yahushua Ba'Hashim Chakodash. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Hey, I rock to wild, which is a good evening. Hey, shalom.